Having a look at the question tool, bottom line, the question tool was not used. It was also set to public as default. And the fact that the methodology was set so that the student could answer other students' questions was the problem. The methodology was set so a student would ask a question, another student could answer that question, and then a whole collection of students could then rank the answer of that question such that the best answered question would rise to the top of the stack. That was not taken well by students. And they really wanted those questions, they wanted them answered by their lecturer. And if they were going to be student answers, then they want them moderated or regulated by the educator. So synchronicity in questioning is important to students. And as I said earlier, that's why students value the lectures. They value the ability to be able to ask that question. And they regard it as a key driver to online learning, synchronicity. And as one person said, and this highlights the point massively, is there's no point in asking a question on the system because there's simply no one there. Anonymity important from a questioning perspective, as it always is, even in a face-to-face environment. Students want those questions contextualized. In other words, just having random questions in a parallel chat doesn't contextualize it to the particular place in the content that it relates to. So they wanted a question view, the ability to be able to see the questions and then potentially use that as a navigation tool to get to that point in the content that relates to the question. As I said, the questions were asked of the whole year, and students didn't want that. They wanted the ability to have a group within a group, so have their own PBL group. And then also the ability to create their own groups in addition to their existing PBL group. And as I said earlier, they want to be able to ask their lecturers questions. They get 4 pluses, and the facilitator only gets 1 plus from a clinical perspectives. Lecturers asked for the ability to be able to see those questions and answers, and some lecturers asked for the ability to reply to those questions utilizing voice notes. Some students regarded the question and the sharing functionality as a risk because of potential foolery in students using it for social communication.